right, hello everybody.
Hi.
Let's make sure we got sound here real quick. Yes, we
Everybody
do.
Yay.
Excellent. All right, welcome in everybody to the Joy of Spooktacular Building, Part
It's almost
2.
time, everybody.
Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yes.
I will be your special guest host tonight, Daniel, and we'll have our special guest builder tonight, Randy.
Yay.
So neither of our usual participants are neither of our usual hosts, I should say,
right? They're
for
off
the
doing
Joy
fun
of Building
things.
are here. They are both headed towards Charleston, South Carolina
Right.
for Brick
Fan Fest. Yes.
I think is the one. Yes.
Brick Fan Fest.
We got Mark
Yes.
Fallworth in the chat. Good to see you, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
He says, "Great outfit, Randy." Yes, she's got
Thanks.
her very witchy hat on.
Got my
We've
witchy
got a
hat.
number of our other usual friends in the chat here. We got Lemur Bricks, we got Grumpy
Oh.
J, we got Art Claxton, we got Malice Stare, we got Nexus to Zach, we got Tegan, Randra Ratslaff. I don't know
How
who
did
that
she
is.
get on there?
We got Carboxylated, Brick Jedi, Gonzo Studios. I like that username.
That's a great
I don't know if
name.
I've ever seen them in before, so
Hello
welcome there
there.
if you're new.
Yeah.
Joseph Marino is not working hard. He's hardly working down there in Orlando. We got
y'all set up
alternate
already?
candidate and Delicious Foods, long time replayer of all the shows and the
Hey.
podcast. Well, there you go. You caught this one live.
Awesome.
Corey says, long time no see. Yeah. And I'm sure I'll
I
see
know.
you again probably tomorrow and Monday and every other day.
All the days, yeah.
But anyway,
So we're working on our Hocus Pocus house.
yes.
We had to do a little movie magic.
Little movie magic.
Little movie magic just for time purposes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. This wasn't going to be a four-parter.
right. Yeah. It would have been way too long. But anyways, we built a little extra up, but we took some pictures to show you guys some of the favorite things
Yes.
in it. So here's what we have
Since I'm
now.
usually on Morning Brick, I know more about how to do this.
Right?
So we can start off
I came in and was
here.
like, "Hey Daniel." So on the side here, oh yeah, there you go. See, there's the little where you have the book.
Mm-hmm.
They have a great. I love how they did that. The little case opens up and down.
Yeah,
just
it's
like
a
it
nice,
looks in there.
it's a
I think
nice
that was
angle
great.
there
Yeah,
for the glass.
I love how they did that. And it looks just like it did in the movie.
Yeah,
When
for
they have
sure.
to get into it with book. With his stickered pieces, I would have loved to have had it.
Yeah.
But that's okay. It actually, it's good. And it's double-sided on the book.
You know, if you really want to make people angry about it, you could point out that even Nexo Knight's got printed book covers.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And then we have the cauldron that has the little button that lights up underneath it in there. And, oh...
I love all
And
that green bubbly
The
potion
green
in
bubbly
there.
potion was so great. I love it. And you can see kind of in the forefront there is the black candle, which
Yes.
I love. I think he's so cool. It has the printed piece on it, and just like the real black candle, has the three little witches and their cauldron on it. So it's got a lot of detail for it being such a small
Yeah,
piece.
it was the right move that they did that on the 1x1 round so they could actually do that print. I mean, they just
Yeah.
as easily could have copped out and done the standard, like the newer candle piece. but
Right. I
that
actually
looks
think it
really
looks
nice.
great like that.
Yeah,
So I'm happy they did that.
for sure.
Right? And then we have hanging from the roof, you have the two little guys and their little hanging cells, which I love the skeletons in there.
And then there's one in the background there too.
And there's
you
one in the
you got
background,
At
yep.
least 3 skeletons so far
Yeah.
in this set.
One for each sister.
Plus, I know y'all talked a bunch last time
Yeah.
about this exclusive light bluish gray skeleton head, which is
he's
a really
so
neat
good.
piece to see.
Yep, it's so fun. And then another fun
our
piece of this
last-
is it has the bedroom for the ladies, and there's the 3 quilt pieces matching their clothes.
Yeah, I didn't
on
quite
each
get the
one.
top of it, but it's
Yeah.
like lime and dark green,
Uh-huh.
pink and magenta,
Magenta,
and
yeah.
then red and dark red.
Yeah.
But it's like all one bed.
super fun for each of them.
Yep,
I love
yep,
it.
yep.
So they each get represented. So that's really fun. And
But we
then
do,
next to them, we also have next to their bedroom, they have all the little, here we go. We got the little broom.
I'll throw that up on.
That's for Sarah, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Steven has a name for that camera. It's Potty, right? Throw it
Potty,
up on
Potty.
Potty.
Yeah, that sounds
Okay,
right. That sounds
all right.
right. Yeah, we have.
Yeah, we'll throw that up on Potty over there.
Winifred's here. If Randy could figure out how to, there's Winifred with her broom, and then the funniest one I love.
This is great. This
We've
is
got
such a good build.
Mary's.
Yeah,
there we
put your
go.
hand behind
Let
it
me put
again.
my hand behind it. So
That
that
helps.
we got Mary's little vacuum here. And speaking
That's
of
a Mary,
Mary,
I love the way they even got the bag.
the
on
bag,
back
and it has
everything.
the vacuum.
The
The cord.
That's
And then
perfect.
while our part of our movie magic is we built Mary. Look at her. Her face detail is amazing.
I love it.
So I love her. I think she came out so good. And I love their little brooms and vacuums.
Something I had actually read after we watched Hocus Pocus 2,
Uh-huh.
because I had never seen that one before. We watched that I don't know what, a couple days before
right,
the episode
yes.
last week.
Uh-huh.
I had read somewhere that apparently Kathy Najimy in the sequel had to do her like lopsided mouth thing on the opposite side
Yes.
from the original
Right.
because I don't know, health reasons or something, like she just wasn't physically able to do it on that side
Right.
anymore, so she had to switch sides.
She still pulled it off
Yeah,
flawlessly.
she did.
Yeah,
She did. It looked
So I'm
great.
gonna do a quick overview of the house here. Here's the front of the house that we have here, and it has the door and the little lamp, and I love all the pieces that it has on here. And then we have the side here with our the flames that go up, and we have our motion of if you turn it.
Look at that.
I don't know if you can see. I was gonna say I'm all
You could do it sideways a little more. 'cause
little
we're kinda
sideways.
looking
There
at
we
one
go.
end.
So when you
see
turn the
moving.
water wheel, it makes
Look
the
at
smoke
that.
come in and out of the chimney. And
That
I
is
just
awesome.
and I love this side with the water wheel and all the detail on the roof.
Oh, Flounder,
just did such a
Flounder
good job.
Collects just chimed in and he said, "Hey Joey, I see you aren't working either. Look at our look at how
happening
great
in
our
Florida?
employees are. Don't we have such great employees?
Are we transferring to Florida? What is happening here?
We
right?
need to go down there
Right?
and whip them into shape."
And then here's the back part of the house, and then this part opens up,
Oh,
and then
that
it
makes
has
much
all the
more
details
accessible.
inside there. And right inside here, you have the black flame candle and the cauldron that lights up, has a little light button. So
Nice.
that was our movie magic that happened while we were gone. So you guys are all caught up.
Nexus says, "What does Chris pay you to do down there? Twiddle your thumbs?" Yeah, I think so.
Right?
Joey claims that he's working and adding figs to the website and listening. He says he couldn't miss the Randy live streams.
Aw,
Aw,
Joey.
What a sucker.
Oh. Okay, Joey, you win.
Yeah, Mark. Mark. Potty. That's right. That's what I said.
Right? Isn't that what we said?
Yeah.
His name's Potty? It's a great name for him.
Alistair said, "I wish they would have included the demonic Roombas." That would have been fun. That
Okay,
was one of the better gags from the
Hocus
sequel.
Pocus 2, that whole scene in was it Walgreens or CVS that they went into? If you guys have seen it,
That was
with
good,
the doors
too.
opening.
And I expected a lot of that to be like, they always do that with the modern remakes of something they haven't done a long time. They're
Yes.
like, "Oh, let's make a bunch of jokes about how modern it is."
Yeah.
That one was pretty good. The Roombas was pretty good.
Yeah.
But like the acting and the characters just reminded me of like a really bad like Disney Channel original movie circa like 2008 or 10. It's just
Well, if you think about when this
I mean,
came out,
yeah,
it feels,
I know,
That's
I
why
know.
it fit, though. That's why I feel like the second one fit so well
Yeah.
into the.
it's true. It's true.
Oh, it was funny. Oh, I was dying laughing with that scene.
Mark says, "Be sure to drop a like, everyone." Yes, please do.
Yes, please.
Unless you, if you like Randy, you better drop a like. If you don't drop a
Please.
like, it means you must hate Randy.
Oh,
I'll put it that way.
My little spooky heart will be so sad.
All right. So what
Okay.
bag number are we starting
Okay, so
off
we're
here?
on number 12. We have 4 bags to get through tonight
Okay.
to get it all finished up. And I
That'll
can
be
do
good.
it.
That'll be good.
I
We'll
can
be in
do
good
it.
shape.
I can do it. So we're starting on bag 12. And we're going to finish this up. And I am so excited to have this in my house.
Grumpy J dropped a whole slew of Randy and Daniel emojis, but with a couple Marcel emojis peppered in the middle. I'm not really
Well,
sure.
Yeah, I
Not
do like
sure
the
what's
scary
going on with
things.
that.
So there's not much scarier than Marcel.
That's true. I'm pretty sure doesn't his emoji have like that like text?
Yeah.
That's like a
It's
scary
so-
scary font. That's good.
Oh, Marcel.
That's our Halloween emoji.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
man.
so scary.
Malistair says, "Mark, don't tell me what to do," in response to dropping likes. No, but you should. You should.
Yes, please. We love all the likes. It helps out our channel and all the fun things.
Joey
Good to
says,
you.
"If not liking means hate, what would a dislike mean?"
Didn't they take away the dislike button?
I don't know.
Didn't there
I
used
don't
to
know.
be
I think
like
they
a-
left it. It just doesn't do anything.
Oh, okay.
But let's not find out.
Let's
'cause
not
it's-
find out. We
It's
don't
probably
wanna know
still
that.
bad for the algorithm or something.
Right, yeah.
Next is dropping a bunch of Randy emojis as well.
Thanks, Nexus.
Randy is our newest emoji.
I'm so excited. That was a fun thing to get.
And I don't know where we are in the number of engagements or whatever we have to do to get more emojis, but
Well, that's
hopefully
Mark, yeah,
in the
'cause-
near future, if we get more memberships, we'll be able to
Yeah.
get some more.
Those are so fun.
They are fun.
I love having that. I like all of them when everybody's in. Drop all the fun emojis.
Oh yeah, Grumpy J says Nexus is my favorite till they make a hashtag blame Joey emoji. that might have to be the next one.
Yeah, I was gonna say Joey's
We'll
gonna
get
need
Joey's
an emoji.
Joey's dejected face
Yeah.
in there and just say hashtag blame Joey. That would be good.
I
That would be
love
good.
it. Good thing Joey's a good sport.
Yep, yep. Oh, here's a good one. Okay, so Mark says, who else has pre-ordered multiple ornithopters? So how many ornithopters have you already ordered, Mark?
How many do you need?
Have you single-handedly caused them to sell out yet? Have they
Right?
stopped accepting pre-orders?
Mark and his love for Dune.
I do have a little bit of Dune fever right now, but I still have not decided if I'm going to get that set or not.
It's a good one.
Grumpy J has not pre-ordered the Ornithopter. What are everybody's opinions on it? And then did you get one? Malistair said he got one for sure. He must be a Dune fan.
Mm-hmm.
Carbo said, I was going to pre-order, but I'm waiting. Oh, yeah, he says Avengers Tower and Natural History Museum is priority.
Oh, gotcha.
Have you heard about those rumors?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I saw them online. I saw some of the rumors talking about it.
Off,
all right, can I show them off over here?
Yeah, show them off on the potty.
Right, here's our little chandelier coming together. I love that.
I like the way they did those candles. That's nice with those clips
like that.
on. That's good.
And with the black flame candle, I told Daniel I was pretty excited. They did send an extra black flame.
Yes.
So I'm pretty excited about that, just in case.
Those little candle flames are nice. And that is truly the new trans black color.
Yes.
Which, Garrett always loves pointing out that on Bricklink, what used to be called trans black is now called trans brown, parentheses, formerly trans black.
Yes.
It's got like a little bit of the artist formerly known as thing going on there.
We do have a lot of talks about that, don't we?
Yeah. The color formerly known as trans.
Garrett keeps us up to date on all the info on those.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Avengers Tower sounds pretty good. It's one I'm probably not going to get, but the Natural History Museum is sounding very tempting.
It really
is. Been some additional rumors saying that it's going to have lots of like references to some classic Lego themes and things like that.
Man, that would be really
cool. And that is right up my alley.
Oh, it really is. That is very
I think
Daniel.
the museum is one that's been long overdue for them to do as a modular.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be
I need to go. I've never been.
To a Natural History Museum?
Well, the one here in Atlanta, I've been to.
Okay. I don't know. I haven't been.
I don't remember the Fairbanks or something. Yeah.
I've been to.
I need to get out
several
more.
of the Smithsonian ones near DC.
You know, when I go to Brick Fair, Virginia next year, Brick Mom.
We're manifesting.
I know
it right
she's
now.
busy tonight, but yeah, I was gonna say.
Gotta manifest it.
I already warned my husband. I'm out of here.
But yeah, that's good. And the other thing I need to be saving my money for is going to be the Star Wars midi scale ships. I need to start putting some money aside for those because I think I'm going to want to get all those. How about you, Randy? You got anything that you're looking forward to coming up soon?
I want to get my husband the copter. I think he would very much like that.
The Dune one?
Yes. Yeah. It's very up his alley.
Was he a fan of old Dune as well? Or
he was.
Has
even
he read
with all
the
crazes.
books?
He pretty sure he has read the books. I'm like 99% sure he has.
From what I know about your husband, he's a very
he likes
avid
those,
reader.
for those types of books. Yeah.
Well, sci-fi, but yes, he
sci-fi.
also reads a lot.
Yeah. So, and I saw on a different note the potted plants. I very much like.
I like those a lot too.
Out,
I think those are better than the roses.
I do too. I was like meh with the roses.
Those little pots in
Joe
that,
couldn't
in that
believe
nice
it.
nougat color.
Yeah. I think those are really cool. So I like those. I'm trying to think of what else I saw that's coming out.
There's not too much left between now and the end of the year. Most of it's going to be, early next year.
Yeah, I've kind of grown out of my Marvel phase, so the Stark Tower's cool.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
I think that's one of the only things that's left coming out this year because it's going to be around Black Friday.
Yeah.
Well, that and a number of gift with purchases.
Right.
Mark says there's a limit, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm sure there is, but do you want to tell us what it
Mark,
is? Because we
Mark,
know that you hit it. We know that you
found
found out because you hit it.
I kind of want to know, Mark.
It's probably 3. He probably bought 3.
Mm-hmm.
Joey says the Ornithopter's ugly. Changed my mind.
Oh!
I think he's just saying that because he wants to agree with Chris because Chris also thought it was ugly. It's what it looks like. I mean,
I was going to say it looks exactly like.
It's what it looks like.
Has Joey seen the movie?
You can blame the art directors for the movie.
Just out of curiosity, has Joey seen the movie?
Micah said, love the Ornithopter, but I will wait before ordering. So probably wait until closer to the actual release date.
Yeah.
Grumpy J says, looks good. Trying to save my credits for grand opening. Yeah.
Smart.
Oh, well, now here's an interesting development. Mark says if you watched the movie, you'd like it, Joey. So it seems like maybe Joey hasn't seen the movie.
Joey, next time you're in town, guess what you're doing?
Yeah.
You got to watch them both, though, back to back.
Yeah.
It's a better experience that way.
Yeah, Malistair, I agree. I don't think Chris's argument that it looks too much like Black Panther sets really has anything to do with anything. Lemur Brick says, I'll buy one on sale. I don't know. I think that one's going to be pretty popular. I don't think that one's going to ever go on sale. I mean, stuff like the I think of it like the Horizon Forbidden West set. I think there are these big sets for these properties that Lego wouldn't do otherwise, and I think they're going to do them just as kind of a one-off, which is why we got a really large number of minifigs in it.
Uh-huh. The minifigures look great.
They look fantastic.
They really did. Okay, if y'all see me squinting a lot, by the way, the brown on these papers, I'm constantly like trying to count all
and we're under studio lights in here.
Yes, even with that. So if you see
dark
me,
brown.
at some point you may see me doing this.
Yeah. Go right ahead. I don't think anyone's going to judge you for it. I've been there.
My eyes are seasoned. They're very well seasoned.
Okay. These comments are getting out of hand.
What? Is anybody dressing up for Halloween?
Yeah, there you go.
That's what we need to know.
Let's talk about that instead.
Focus on the Hocus Pocus. All right. Is anybody dressing up for Halloween? If so, what are you going to be? I heard Joey's dressing up as Chris.
Is he really?
No, I just made that up. I just want to
that
know.
Would be that
now
would
I feel
be
like
funny.
If I put it out there, I kind of want to see it. Joey,
all he
you need
has
a
to do
soccer
is wear
shirt?
some of his soccer clothes.
Yep.
And talk about how good he is at fantasy football.
Yes. You can do it, Joey. I know you can.
Oh, man. Grumpy J said, Joey, I should bring you some spaghetti. And Flounder chimed in with, no red sauce, Grumpy, you'll poison it. Joey doesn't like red sauce. I don't know why.
That's okay. He has a refined palate.
Helmets are greater than MIDI scale, says Joey. It's okay to be wrong. I forgive you, Joey.
Oh.
We're all wrong sometimes.
Joey.
Let's see.
That's hilarious.
Malister says, good news, I'm officially promoted to Lieutenant Colonel on the 1st of November. Army saw fit to move my promotion up a few months. Congratulations, Malister.
Dude, that's amazing.
That is
Congratulations.
Awesome. That is fantastic. And as always, we thank you for your service.
Absolutely. That is wonderful.
I don't think he'll be getting another commissioned pirate ship for this occasion. That last one was pretty impressive.
Oh, come on. Treat yourself.
Yeah.
That was amazing. That was an amazing gift.
Next is Zach says, I'll be saving for the Natural History Museum. That'll be my first modular, not including the Sanctum.
Oh.
If I get one of those, it would be my first modular purchased outright. I've gotten I got the Palace Cinema from the store here on credit pretty early on after I started working here. Mm-hmm. And that's the one that up until now has been my favorite modular, but this may surpass it.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite modular building, Randy?
I don't have any modular buildings. I really don't. I like the individual ones. I have so many of the spooky castles that came up in my house. Yeah, I was gonna say building. I have the Haunted Mansion and
the big drop tower.
Drop tower.
Oh, that one's so good.
And I have my Monster Fighters castle and mansion, which I was pretty excited to get that.
Do you have the house?
I do have the house, the haunted
house.
Also
that's practically
with the glow in the dark pieces.
Yep.
Oh, I love that one very much.
Those are almost like modulars.
Yeah.
Carbo says, the potted plants have great nougat parts. Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of interesting sort of curved slope usage. I thought they look good.
I really like them better than the roses for some reason.
I think they look nice. It's I liked how they did the succulents as well, but they were just in sort of basic, these little square pots to make them kind of modular. But these are really nice. These are going to look good in a windowsill. Just make sure they're protected from the sun.
Yeah, not in the sun though.
I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of those traded in really yellowed.
My kitchen, luckily, is not, the sun does not come directly into it. My windows are kind of off to the side, so that's nice.
Flounder Collects says OBC is coming out this year. Well, we hope so.
We hope so. We can't wait for that. That is going to be a party day. I'll be almost as excited as I am for Halloween.
Carbo wants to know if Mark is planning an epic scale Dune mock with a worm.
Oh, that would be very cool.
With all of his Dune ornithopters.
Oops, wait. Don't tell, I put the wrong piece down.
They're talking about Malister's promotion, and Malister said, I don't know, I wouldn't trust me to lead a bake sale. Well, you must be doing something right if you're still getting promoted.
I would take my chances.
Next is the elephant from Horizon Forbidden West was a false rumor. It was somebody's custom kit that they were kind of doing a misleading promotion for, I think, by letting some blurry images out, and some people took that the wrong way and thought it was a real Lego leak.
Oh.
Morgan says, Randy, that's why I use an iPad for building instructions.
Oh, well, I do a lot at home, but I don't have one for here. I like my.
I've ever used digital digital building.
My husband, I use them a lot. My husband got me a laptop thing that folds up and is touchscreen, and I like that very much. But
Fancy.
it's at home, yeah.
Fancy.
I'm doing it old school today, Morgan. Following the little binks going along to tell me how fast or slow I'm going.
There you go. Speaking of binks, let's talk about our trivia giveaway for tonight.
Yep.
So Randy brought a here. Why don't you show it off on?
Oh yes.
On Potty.
Here
over
we go,
there.
Potty. Ready?
Yeah.
Look at
We got a
him.
little black cat. That's
Look
gonna be our
at him.
giveaway for tonight. Now this is technically it's not binks. This is the
not
one
Binks.
that's from the CMF.
Right.
Witch. And actually, I looked at them side by side. Their eyes are like a different color.
Yeah,
But
this one's yellow,
a black
Binks
cat
is
is a black
green,
cat.
but it's a cute black cat.
Yeah, it's very cute. So that will be our trivia giveaway for tonight. That'll be going on later on. We'll do some warm-up trivia, and then we'll do our official giveaway trivia.
Yes.
Joey says, I'm dressing up as Corn on the Cob, the one from Target.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I guess like
I know what
a
it is.
store-bought
Yes.
costume.
Oh my gosh, why can I can totally picture Joey in this.
Is there like a
love
meme
it.
about this specific corn cob costume?
No, it's pretty popular right now.
Okay.
Amongst the older teenagers, I guess. So Oh, you know what, we tell everybody about our fun Halloween party we had here?
We should, yes.
We should tell
yes.
everyone, because we had, I think, one of the most fun parties, like work parties
thought it was
here.
fun.
I had
a
a
blast.
blast.
We
And I gotta
started
tell you, I
off-
was skeptical. I was a little skeptical.
I was skeptical too, and I planned half of
yeah.
it.
Not because of you, but
No,
just it was.
still.
Yeah.
We started off, we had pizza at the store.
Pizza at the store,
drinks
costume
and stuff.
contest.
Everybody was hanging out. Then we had our costume contest. Yep.
Mhm.
So I think, hopefully, I know we got some footage. So hopefully, when Mark gets
Right?
back, he'll be able to edit some of that footage together
Wait,
into
I
a
think
video.
I have a picture I can show.
But oh yeah, that would work too.
It's one of my favorite pictures from our. Right.
We had a number of great costumes, but
Okay.
the winners of the costume
winner of our
contest.
costume contest,
oh, wait, I
guys.
already
Oh
had
wait,
it on
where's
spot.
Potty? There he
you
is.
go.
Okay, was our stepbrothers duo that came in. I gotta tell you,
Yep.
it was amazing. They were talking and they had the whole spiel down. It was amazing.
And then I'm trying to remember who were the second and third place. You were one of the judges.
We
Do you
had
remember?
Gaston,
Gaston,
and
yes.
then we had
Yep.
Bucky. And the
That's-
Bucky's lover. It was a
that's
husband
right.
and wife duo.
That's right.
And
That's
it
right.
was
Joe
great.
wore his Bucky's onesie.
Yep. All right, here's the next
That's
slat
good.
of the roof.
There we go. Looking
Ready to
good.
go.
Midbrick says that's a cool Scream t-shirt. It's not just a Scream t-shirt.
It's, look at
It
it.
is.
Oh, wait, we gotta switch it. Oh, wait, hold
yeah,
on, we
gotta
gotta switch you.
Sorry. I always leave it on that one.
Look at it.
It is Scream stepping on a Lego brick.
It's
So,
amazing.
There you go.
I think you wore that like the second day you were here or something, and I was like, I like this guy. I was like, I like it.
I do have Lego shirts besides just the ones that we sell here. Corey wants to know what's everyone's favorite holiday. I think I know Randy's answer.
Halloween.
I'm very torn between Halloween and Christmas. I like them both for very different reasons.
Okay.
Growing up, me and my dad would always do Halloween, and then Christmas was always like my mom's thing, and there was not a lot of overlap between the two.
Yeah.
Those were like each of their respective holidays. So I have lots of memories for each holiday with each of my parents.
Oh, I love that. We didn't do Halloween a lot as kids, and so I just get a really big kick out of it. I like doing homemade costumes, and my kids like going through closets and finding things and us using like remaking stuff. I wasn't real big on like buying costumes, but we always got a kick out of remaking stuff, so I always thought that was super fun.
Corey says his favorite holiday is Administrative Professionals Day.
Nice! I could see that.
Brick Mom VA would actually appreciate that because she used to be an administrative professional, and
I
she
did
would
that
celebrate
for
Administrative
a number of
Professionals
years.
Day.
You know, I did not enjoy that day because I had too much work to do, and people kept wanting to come talk to
Okay.
you, and you're like, "Thank you, I have to go do work."
They
now."
were pretty good. My mom worked at my high school for a long time as
Yeah.
an administrative assistant, and they would usually do something. They would, I forgot if they got them a cake or cookies or something they would bring in for Administrative Professionals Day. Let's see. Grumpy J's favorite modular building is the detective's office. Yep, that's definitely a very good one. Let's see. Oh, Malastair says, "Oh, you think I won't?" In terms of ordering another thing for his promotion, he says, "Challenge accepted. Who's up for a reimagining of Saber Island as a fortress should be?"
Oh, Malastair.
That would be a good one. That would be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
All
Nexus to Zach. It was formerly known as Secretary's Day, but the more PC name is Administrative
Professionals
Day. Or
Day. No, Administrative Professionals.
Yeah.
It's like we don't call them or they're not like a stewardess anymore. They're flight attendants.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm a little behind on.
Not Boss's Day, Joey? Wow.
It's here.
Wow, Joey.
Yeah, right. Nexus says, I wish Mark would build a crate dragon rather than a sandworm. No, not a fat chance, Nexus. He would build a sandworm way before he would build a crate dragon. Grumpy J says, I'm dressing up for Halloween as an employee who sits behind the desk doing nothing but getting paid. So you're dressing up as Joey?
Wait a second.
Joey says, that sounds like a fun party. I don't think it rivals Flounder and I sitting in a dark warehouse together. Was that your Halloween party? You said they were
Everybody can submit their pictures to info@atlbrick.com.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't finish talking about the Halloween party.
Oh, yes, the Halloween party.
The after the costume contest was the feature thing of the night, which was we played Among Us in real life.
Oh,
and
my gosh.
Joe
it was
and I
so much
that.
fun.
It worked
so much fun.
Really well. It was a lot of work to put together, but it did work surprisingly well, I would say.
I may have just pulled my thing off. Hold on, I gotta fix it.
Your roof panel there?
Yeah.
Don't
mind me.
Get it?
Oh, look.
Oh, I see.
I got it.
Oh, my.
That was my bad.
That looks like
That's
not
what I get
fun.
for not pushing it on all the way. There we go. Perfection. Look at that.
Dust
now
off the bricks. How you doing? Welcome in.
There we go. It easily opens up and down for access and playability inside. Voila.
Very nice, very nice. Art Claxton wants to know, am I going to have my Citron or section for Sector 10, I believe, from Brick Fair, Virginia at Atlanta BrickCon in February? I will probably, depending on display space this year, I will probably take Citron again. Mm-hmm. And then the new Hashima sector in Atlanta BrickCon will be Sector 14. Sector 10 was at Virginia. So the sector number changes each convention it's displayed at.
I'm excited to see that for Atlanta.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's gonna be a good one. Supposedly Atlanta is going to be the biggest setup for New Hashima.
I saw him post
since Brick World Chicago,
and I saw the space is going to be way bigger too.
It's going to be double the floor space of last year,
which is what they needed.
If you had any concerns about overcrowding last year, those will be resolved this year as best they could.
Yeah.
Tegan says every day is a holiday as long as there's Lego involved.
Oh. You can't argue with that.
That's a good sentiment.
All right. Number 13. Here we go. Lucky number 13.
Oh, T. Valkyrie said, oh, Grumpy, a government employee, in reference to sitting behind a desk getting paid all day.
You know, today, right outside our store, we have a pretty major intersection, and I was impressed by how quickly they switched out. They put new streetlights up a while ago, but they haven't been like connected and everything.
Well, how quickly today?
Well, quickly today, not
the lights were installed. I would say
probably a year ago.
At least, certainly at least 6 to 8 months ago, and have been sitting with black plastic trash bags over the
that have completely fallen apart
lights.
in almost all places.
Finally, they actually switched them over, so hopefully that intersection will be a little improved.
But today, the actual switching of it over today, they got that done quick.
They had the guys up in the cherry pickers, and they had a few cops directing traffic.
Here we go. We got our Jennifer Aniston lookalike.
Let's switch it over.
Here we go. Where's Potty? There you go. Look at him. That's her.
What's she got in her hand? The salt?
She's holding the salt. Oop.
Does it say Morton's on it? Probably
it doesn't say Morton's. It just says...
They bothered to get the Barbasol license for that Jurassic Park set.
But it does have. Can you see it? It looks
does it have
just
the girl
like it though.
Does it have the girl with the?
It doesn't have the girl. No, but it has like.
Yeah, it
the
looks
rest of the background looks like it.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good.
There she goes.
A good compromise.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Zanlab wants to know, Daniel, what are your favorite spooky movies?
Spooky movies, my favorite thing to talk about.
We didn't watch too many spooky movies when I was growing up. We would mostly stick with, like Charlie Brown. Mm-hmm. Gosh, I'm trying to remember what else we would watch growing up. I mean, I would watch, all the ones that were on, either Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, whatever. So, your Halloween Town, your Monster House.
Yep.
There were some other ones that would come on, every year, but I've probably forgotten the titles of most of them. Hocus Pocus I like. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Name some more Halloween movies, Randy.
I
didn't watch a lot more traditional scary movies.
Slasher type movies, which I don't think you watched.
I didn't watch a lot of those growing up.
So did you watch Beetlejuice?
No, I wasn't really into Beetlejuice. I think my mom thought he was weird.
Oh, okay. Not that it's a Halloween movie, but it has
Yeah.
that like Clue. I know a lot of people that's been
Clue
out
is
a
good.
lot. Clue is
Yeah,
a great
yeah.
movie. A great movie.
Now, I don't agree that the Harry Potter movies are Halloween movies because that makes no sense whatsoever.
Oh, I've never thought of that.
But they did always come on TV a lot around Halloween.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, I would watch them around that time of year, even though I don't believe that they're Halloween movies. Because it's the entire school year. So, like, yeah, Halloween's part of it, but there's also Christmas and the beginning of the year and the end of the year and summer and, yeah,
That's
I don't know.
funny to me, yeah. I guess I've never thought about that.
Yeah. I guess people just think because wizards...
I also don't do Harry Potter, so, you know. Which is everybody
That's
gives
all
me a
right.
hard time for.
Maybe someday you'll come around. Maybe someday.
One day I'm going to try to watch it again.
Someday.
Daniel has sat through enough movies with me. I feel like I owe him a solid.
I never want to force somebody to watch a movie that they don't want to watch. But if somebody does want to go on a journey like that, I will be more than happy to help them through it. And answer questions and anything else like that.
Because I'm sure I will have plenty.
Nexus is X said, IRL Among Us, how 2020, bring it back. It was a blast. It was really fun.
I can't tell you how much fun I had. And
There's a lot of people still
nothing
playing
about the
Among Us.
game other than, like, my kids never played it or anything.
Yeah.
But they had talked about it enough that I knew what it was, but no details of what it was. And it was so much fun. And we were all going around the store, and it was just... And I learned that if Steven ever doesn't want to do Lego, he could definitely be a lawyer because he loves to argue. And he's pretty good at it.
He loves to argue as long as he doesn't have something to hide.
Yes, yeah.
He couldn't lie to save his life.
He can't lie.
He was good at killing people in
great.
discreet areas.
Yes.
But as soon as it got to the meeting and somebody called him out on it, he couldn't back it up.
So he did great, but it was so much fun.
It's a great game structure. Among Us is part of I would say, relatively recently popular sort of genre called social deduction games, which is, where you're, talking with real people trying to figure out, either who's lying or whatever,
Well, and it was fun to see people at the store that some of us work upstairs, some of us work downstairs, and it's a small store, but it was still fun to have everybody together doing stuff,
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Corey said he left the dentist when the light was switched. It was really chaotic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I bet.
Well, okay, maybe they weren't doing a good job then.
Well, I got stuck on the freeway today for almost 40 minutes to go a mile, so,
Yeah.
It was one of those things today. Today was just one of those days. But I made it back. I made it back for the Joy Building.
There you go. Ivan Arroyo said, hey, Randy and Daniel, I've decided for my birthday to buy the Lego Modular Building Police Station because it is going to retire on December 31st. And also for my birthday, going to buy the Lego Ideas Hocus Pocus house.
Yes! Those are both good choices.
Both good choices. Getting a modular building right before it retires.
Smart.
Now, if you're doing it as an investment, definitely a smart move. If you're just doing it to get it for yourself, that's the cheapest you're ever going to get it again.
That's a great one. The police station is really good.
Yeah. Oh, Malistair says Sharknado and Teen Wolf. Both are horrific.
Sharknado. I've seen all of them. Teen Wolf, also a very good one. And you know what? I remembered, look, see, I wrote it down because I forgot last time. Other movies that aren't really Halloween-y, but I feel like are Halloween-y are Alfred Hitchcock. All the Hitchcock movies.
Yep.
Me and my kids always love to watch the Hitchcock
movies.
Now,
I'm gonna expose Brick Mom Virginia here. And she is... she's very afraid of the movie The Birds because I think she saw it, when she was...
Wait, I just gotta snap this on here.
Oh,
wait, sorry, I hit you with my hat. I need to move the tiles down. Sorry, that's what I did wrong.
Yeah, she did. She, I guess, saw the movie The Birds back when those types of movies were considered more scary, whereas like now they're kind of corny. So I think every time there's like a big flock of birds, she still gets like a little.
Okay, I
jumpy.
still hate birds for many different reasons, but that movie did not help as a kid. But now that I watch it, I think it's funny.
They're just.
But
goofy.
it's when you see them like attached to her dress or whatever. But the acting in those movies and like the lighting and Psycho and all that, like.
Oh yeah.
You just didn't have they don't make them like that anymore. Although I did just go see Murder in Venice, and it had that Hitchcocky feel to it, and
I
it was
not seen that one yet. That's the latest Poirot one, right? With Kenneth Branagh.
Branagh, and it was so good. I enjoyed that movie immensely. So highly recommend that one. That
the
was
Death
a great
on
movie.
the Nile one was really good as well. I actually have not gone back and watched the first one, Orient Express. But we won't talk about Orient Express because Corey's head might fall off his body.
We don't want that. Don't do it, Corey.
Let's see. Okay, so Tegan says watch Saw. That is scary and bloody. Those okay,
Yeah.
I'll say those are kind of like more my types of scary movies rather than like the slasher ones. I would say
Okay.
I guess you would call those like thrillers.
Yeah.
Where it's like horror movies, but they have more of like a cool plot mechanic. So like
Yes.
Saw, where there's like interesting traps and things. Or another one I usually talk about is like Final Destination, where there's this like
Yeah.
interesting mechanic where they're all getting like killed one by one. Even
Who
though
else
they're
doesn't drive
goofy.
behind a logging truck? I will
Yeah.
not. I will pull off the side of the road and let a car go between me and it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
You see loose screws, you're always
Right,
tightening
yeah.
it back up. Never go to the tanning salon.
No.
I still ride roller coasters.
Yeah, still ride roller coasters, but I don't know. I'm all. The Saw movies were really good when they started, but now I just feel like it's really just the same movie over and over.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess you could say that about the slashers, but
Yeah.
I just can't. I can't help myself with the slashers. I just find them. They make me laugh, and I probably shouldn't, but I do.
Let's see. Lemur
That's what
Bricks
it is.
has some trivia for us here.
Oh.
Before this set, how many times was Allison Watts' hairpiece used in that exact color? Let me see it. What color is it? In the nougat color?
I called her. She looks like Jennifer Aniston, or I guess
I'm
more
gonna,
Phoebe.
well,
yeah.
I think that's gonna be the answer. So I'm gonna guess 2. I'm gonna guess it was from the 2 Friends sets for Rachel's hair
Oh,
in that color.
I'm gonna say 3 just because it's my favorite number, and I don't know.
Grumpy J guessed 6. Let's see if an answer. Morgan said 3. And Morgan got it. So there's 3. I'm gonna guess
There's
it's
3?
the 2
Or
Friend
is it-
sets. But what's the third one then?
This one.
Somebody fill me
the
in.
2 friend sets in this one.
Well, I think he said before this set.
Oh,
so I
before
would
this.
assume that
Oh,
means
okay.
not including this.
Oh,
set.
gotcha. Okay. Uh-oh.
Okay,
What are
well, Nexus to Zach, I think was... Okay, Nexus to Zach said, I mean, Harry Potter has a Halloween scene, but then he says, it's like when people ask if It's a Wonderful Life is really a Christmas movie. It's a Wonderful Life is 100% a Christmas movie.
The whole thing is set
More
in
so than,
Christmas.
like, Die Hard. That one's a little... I know you think it is. That's a little more up for debate, I think.
How is Die Hard not a Christmas movie?
I
It
think it's a
takes
little
place
more
on
open
Christmas,
to interpretation.
Has Christmas music,
But It's a Wonderful
Christmas
Life
trees,
is straight up not only set at Christmas,
Christmas.
but about Christmas.
about Christmas. The little girl's putting the tree or the bell on the tree every time
Yeah.
the bell rings.
I think that's the disconnect
yeah.
for a lot of people with Die Hard, is that while it does take place at Christmas, it's not necessarily about Christmas or like Christmas values.
Hey, it was a Christmas miracle. He made it out.
Yeah, there you go.
December
shot a
1st.
kid.
December 1st, our house is watching Die Hard every year.
Yeah.
I also have a bell on my tree that if you look underneath it, it's him crawling. I cut it out.
Nice.
But on the outside, it just looks like a regular bell. So next time you come over, you can look for it when we get our Christmas tree up.
Oh, apparently, according to Grumpy J, Bruce Willis has said himself that it's not a Christmas movie.
Yeah, but he can be wrong, and that's okay.
Zanlab said, I like Polar Express, Elf, Santa Claus, Die Hard, and Home Alone is the best Christmas movies. Those are some good ones, for
I
sure.
do. Okay, so are you a Home Alone 2 fan?
I don't
feel like that's a
hate
big-
it. I don't dislike it.
I feel like that's always a big point of contention for some people. I actually like Home Alone 2 more than I like Home Alone 1.
Okay. I mean, I would say I like them about equally. I feel like
Okay.
Home Alone 2 is one that's on TV more often for some reason, so I've probably seen it more times.
Oh, okay.
You always see him, he's in that house under construction that he's rigging
Right.
up, and then
His
you
aunt and
get
uncle's house?
Brenda Fricker, the scary bird lady.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, she was amazing in that. And the Toy Story guy. The guy that owned the toy store.
Yeah.
I don't know who that actor was
I
off the
think
top of my
that's- I
head,
think-
but
I think Home Alone 2 is good.
I like Home Alone 2. It makes me get all when she brings her the bird.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
All right, let's see. Oh, Joey says, I purposefully drive behind logging trucks. It adds a little to my life. I think you left a word out there.
Oh, hey, Joey, we're relying on you. You can't do that no more.
Yeah.
No more.
Zainlab says the Orient Express was the best Poirot movie. The Venice one was too disturbing. Was it disturbing? I
It
haven't
had
seen
a little. It had a little creep value to it.
We're talking about the Kenneth Branagh ones, right?
Yes.
Not the David
The
Suchet.
Kenneth Branagh. It was more of like spooky themed because it was about like a lady's daughter that died and it was like her
Okay.
spirit. So
Yeah.
it did have a little bit of spook factor to it.
Yep.
But I thought it did in a good way. So that's just me.
Ivan says, all right, guys, I'm heading out because tonight I'm going to watch Lego Masters. I think
Hey.
you got a couple hours. It's not on until
Right
9
until
o'clock.
9, right?
The hairpiece was used in a Town Set Child, Lily Luna Potter, and Margaret Hamilton. So it wasn't actually the hairpiece they used for Rachel. It must have been a different color or a slightly different mold for Rachel then.
That's
Margaret
the vibe
Hamilton
I get from
was from the Women of NASA set.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lily Potter. Wow. What set does the Lily Potter mini? Oh, it's a CMF.
I was gonna say, don't ask me. I don't know.
James Potter with the portrait. Yep.
Is that his sister?
No, that's his mom.
Oh, okay.
Triceratera says, "Ooh, spooky time. What's your thoughts on this set so far?"
Okay, I love it. I think the build is really great. It's not that difficult or anything. It's very accurate. I just feel like there's a lot of little details if you're a fan of the movie that really come out in it. So I love it. I'm very excited to do it.
And I've been waiting and waiting. From a one-off set. You want them to capture everything you think it should have in one go.
Yeah, I really think they did a good job. Like, the only thing I think that's missing from this set is Billy.
Yeah.
Honestly, if there was anything I could change I would put Billy in it. I really think it was needed. I feel like they missed the mark on that part, but the rest of it is great. I think the figures are great. The build is fun.
I think they could have forgone like 2 of those 3 skeletons and maybe put a little more budget towards
Billy. Yeah,
towards Billy.
He was such a big part of it too, so it makes sense for him to be there.
Maybe they'll just do like what they did with Stranger Things, and they'll just release Billy as a Comic-Con exclusive minifigure that's worth several $1,000s.
Or several $1,000s. I see what you're doing, Lego.
Ooh, Carbo says Home Alone 2 mock inbound once parts arrive. I'd love to see that.
Oh, that would be great.
That sort of New York brownstone house with like all the construction tubing all over it. That would be really
that would
cool.
be very cool.
Can't wait to see that. Definitely send us pictures if you get that together.
Have you been watching any scary movies, Daniel? Or Halloween movies? Not any scary, but just Halloween movies?
Pretty much just what I watch at your house.
Oh, good.
I don't watch...
Daniel's an honorary Ratzlaff. We have him come over all the time.
Well, I usually do like movie nights with the guys, but I've been so busy this month that we haven't done one. Haven't done one in a while. The last movie night that I hosted... Oh, gosh, what did we watch? I think it was another Mel Brooks movie. I think Spaceballs was the last movie.
You can't go wrong with the Mel Brooks movie, so you can't even be mad about that.
We're getting Joe to slowly but steadily watch almost all of the Mel Brooks movies. We watched Young Frankenstein at my place.
Right?
We watched Spaceballs at my place.
We watched Men in Tights at my house.
Men in Tights at your house. He still hasn't seen Blazing Saddles. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there, though.
Joe's getting there. I love that we can reference
Joe
movies.
has a huge list of movies that he needs to see. Though.
It's fun to watch them all again with somebody for the first time.
Joshua Clark double dipping coming in from Facebook saying go Team Randy and Daniel. Be sure to like on Facebook as well.
Yes, thank you. All the likes are super helpful. So
Nexus said he liked both Haunting in Venice and Murder on the Orient Express. Both are some of my favorite movies. Death on the Nile was okay. It lagged in areas.
It did have a little bit of...
I saw Death on the Nile in theaters, so maybe that was more exciting and energetic for me, but I enjoyed it. I liked the setting of it. I think was really fun.
I liked Gal Gadot in it. I think it was cast well, actually. I think all the cast of it was really good.
I think they're trying to kind of keep up with like what Knives Out is doing right now for murder mysteries, and just pack them with these like all-star casts,
right? And
because that's what you got to do.
I had not seen Knives Out until my friend Daniel and Angie got me together to watch it. I couldn't believe you hadn't seen it. I couldn't believe I've never seen them. They were such great. A good one.
The second one of those was I'll just say okay. I was a huge fan of the first one. I thought the second one was just okay.
Okay.
The Glass Onion.
I enjoyed them. I enjoyed watching them with you guys, so that might have made it more fun too.
Nexus said E.F. Bracken was Mr. Duncan, the toy store owner in Home Alone 2.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. He was perfect for that role. But I really enjoy Home Alone 2.
Yeah. We've got Liz, who's saying, hey, love this set. Not quite finished with it yet. I did buy a Billy Butcherson because why wasn't there a Billy?
Thank you.
That's what I've heard is that
is my hardest part with this set is why is there no Billy?
Yeah, a lot of people are buying custom Billies on the aftermarket to fill that Billy-shaped hole in their heart.
I feel like he got it was a little wrong.
He got the short end of the stick, that's for sure. Yeah, Triceratera says, it hurts when Lego skimps out on minifigs. It's very noticeable when they do so. I mean, it's not like they skimped necessarily. I mean, we've got...
It has a lot of good stuff, but...
We've got at least, was it 6 minifigures plus the cat plus 3 skeletons. So it's still a lot for a set this size. It's just frustrating when they draw the line just short of what you would want.
I really, so we just did the front. It has the Winfred Sanders Museum on front there.
That's good.
So now we're on back 14.
Stickers are very nice in this one.
Yes, they did do a good job with the stickers. I do. Book is my only one. I really wish they would have.
Yep. So those are your two critiques with the set. So
two
Billy and
so
then
far.
the stickers on the book. Yeah.
The characters are great. I think they did a really good job with
the Three Sister minifigs are fantastic.
They are. And I love the brooms and the vacuum. They did a really good job with them too.
Let's see. What is everybody saying?
Here's a question. Did anybody else ever get dressed up something horrible by their mom? Or someone as a kid? You ever dress, they dressed you up where you look back at it and you're like, why was I that?
I don't know. I don't remember any that I was like really embarrassed by.
Oh, okay.
One of the earliest Halloweens that I don't remember it, but I have a picture of it was my mom dressed me up as Curious George, and my dad was the man in the yellow hat.
Oh, wait, did you show me? You'll have to give me a picture.
Brick Bombier, if you're watching this or watch it later, whatever. Text Randy that picture.
Text Randy a picture.
That's a
I
good one.
love that idea. Do you have one that you remember?
And I liked bananas when I was a kid, so I just ate bananas all night.
All night long instead of candy?
But I grew out of liking bananas. I really don't like bananas anymore.
I feel like, am I the only one? I feel like bananas don't taste like bananas anymore.
Is
it weird? I don't know. Like when I think of a banana of what I eat as a kid,
7 years.
I don't know. I just don't like them anymore. All right, look.
Doesn't do it for me.
Look at.
There she is.
She looks so cute, and they do have a little skirt that goes with her legs there.
The little
really
molded skirts
cute.
from the Harry Potter sets. Very nice, very nice.
So cute. Her hair looks good. The hat has a little detail on it, and her shirt does have the sun on it. The detail of the sun. So
very good, very good.
Very cute. Very, very cute.
Cardboard said, I have digital mock photos of my Home Alone 2 mock on my Instagram and YouTube community tab. One more round of parts are arriving any day now. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, we'll have to look that out.
Or you can send it, if it's on Instagram, send it to me so I don't forget, since I'm running the live stream.
Right, yeah. Because then we'll be like, wait, who said that? We'll make sure we...
Joey says, I know it's not Halloween. Did I ever get around to watching Oppenheimer? I did not. Is it, has it come out on anything yet? Is it on, like, Blu-ray or DVD or something? I could watch it that, or
I
on
have not seen that either.
Streaming something.
My kids saw it and very much enjoyed it. But
to be fair, I did not see Barbie either. I saw neither.
Oh, I have
neither half of Barbenheimer.
No need to see Barbie, so I'm good there.
I probably will be seeing Wonkapolian though. Nexus is X said. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I saw a preview for Napoleon when I went and saw a movie this last weekend, and it looks so good.
I'm sure.
So good. So I'm pretty excited about that.
I feel like there haven't really been a lot of Napoleon movies.
I don't
Maybe
think
I'm
so
wrong,
either.
But I can't really think of
Not anything worth watching, I feel like.
Daniel Craig's Kentucky accent in Knives Out was horribly classic. Yeah, that was,
it was
so good. I can't imagine how much coaching he had to go through to pull that off. But the first time he opened his mouth, it was like this weird like disconnect in my head where I was like, I couldn't even tell what accent he was doing for a second. I'm so used to hearing him be British.
This is supposed to be James Bond here.
He's got this thick Kentucky drawl.
He did great with it, but that was something.
Nexus says, have to hop off. See you on the Nexus. Build on. See you later, Nexus.
Bye, Nexus. Thanks for hopping on.
Triceratera says, the front of the set is beautiful. The gate reminds me a bit of the one from the 2005 Graveyard set. 2005 Graveyard set. Is that the Harry Potter Graveyard Duel? Is that what you're thinking of? If so, I do agree with you on that front. Now, these brown gate pieces, I think first came in this set, but then I know they also appeared in the El Dorado Fortress that just came out this year. They used them instead of the doors on the front because they're in that brown color.
Oh, okay.
Carbo says, still waiting for the Lego Creator Expert Size Dumb and Dumber Shaggin' Wagon 1984 for Econoline set. I think you're going to be waiting a while on that.
I think we'll be waiting,
Carbo.
but that would be hilarious.
I have asked this question before of people, which is what other vehicles from like pop culture and movies would you want to see as like creator expert sets? So like they did the big Ecto One. They did the big Batmobile wasn't like a creator expert necessarily, but they did that. Then they did the big DeLorean. They did the big James Bond Aston Martin. So what other like pop culture-y vehicles would you like to see in that scale?
The Winnebago from Spaceballs.
Yeah,
that could be fun.
That would have to be huge.
It would be huge. I know. Yeah, that would probably never happen, but it would be cool with the wings and everything. Maybe because we were just talking about Mel Brooks. That's in my head.
Anthony says, good evening from Oregon, building the E-Wing and Shinhati Starfighter tonight. Nice.
That's nice.
Oregon, that's, let's see, they should be 3 hours behind us. It's probably only afternoon over there.
Right?
Let's see. Liz says, I was Peter Pan one year, 2nd grade, and I wore my costume to school on the wrong day and did not bring a change of clothes. It was dramatic.
No!
I have secondhand embarrassment for you, Liz.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. So
Let's
in the 80s, you had to wear these costumes they came in a box, and it was this horrible plastic mask with just like this thin string of elastic and this terrible plastic cover that just went over your clothes that felt like a painting, like smog. And I remember it was like the eyeballs never line up, and then there's a little tiny hole, and for whatever reason in the 80s, I don't know why we did this, but you had to stick your tongue through it, and it cut it, and it hurt.
Ow!
But guess what you did all night long? You stuck your tongue through the little hole because you're sticking your tongue out with your friends, and all of them were horrible. Anybody else raised in the 80s know what I'm talking about. That's what we did, though. Over and over, Daniel. We had problems.
Yeah.
We were left unsupervised way too much.
Triceratops said, fun fact, the hat is a recolor of an unreleased video mold. The black witch hat with the red hair. I think it was also I think it came out in with some BAM figures, I think, a couple times maybe. They threw it in Build-A-Fig. But yeah, there are a number of those parts. Like the Z-Blob head, the like melting slime, that was originally a video video season or series 2 or whatever, the one that got canceled.
Yeah. You go on that side, go on this side.
Joey says, The Last of Us TV show will be my Halloween binge watch this year.
The Last of Us.
Interesting. Yeah, The Last of Us is that that zombie video game series. Oh,
yes. Gotcha. I know I'm going to see the Five Nights at Freddy's tomorrow with my kiddos, and the only thing I know about that is we have a couple of fun, inspired by sets here that are pretty awesome about it.
True,
so I'm kind of excited because that's all I know.
We have a Freddy Fazbear, also known as Animatronics Bear. And then a Foxy, also known as Animatronics Fox. So if you're interested in some FNAF Lego merch,
all I know is go
check them out on atlbrick.com.
When my 12 and 15-year-old saw those, they were very excited and got them. I was like, Mom, immediately, I need that. Can you please bring it?
The custom kits are all on the wall, like right opposite our desks. So I'll hear kids coming in all day. They walk by there and they go, Mom, look, it's FNAF. It's FNAF.
Yeah.
Triceratops said, the Graveyard Duel set was bummed to not see it in y'all's top 5 HP sets list. Maybe you can give it a representation in a Halloween list. It's a good one that I had when I was a kid. I think my problem with it is it was just a lot of like separate, loose, small builds, and that never lends itself well to being kept together over the years. That's a real easy one to just kind of sweep in the bin. But there was a lot of good stuff going on in that set for sure. That's where those I think I gave you those 2 brown printed 2x2 tiles where it's like the skeleton, but he looks like he's kind of like buried underground. Those are from that set.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this gate does look a lot like that. I agree.
Okay.
Carbo says Lego 10228 Haunted House Monster Fighters is still one of the best spooky vibe sets.
Absolutely.
Also, the Studio Scary Classic movie sets were also well done.
Yes.
I agree with that as well, Carbo.
I do not have those. I think those are going to be some of my next ones on my list that I want to get, some of the studio ones, because they're very cool.
I have the sort of like Mad Scientist's Lab one with the Frankenstein thing. I have that one. And then I have part of the Vampire's Crypt one, but I need to actually go through it and inventory it.
Gotcha.
Joey says a mystery machining creator expert scale. I think that would make the most sense at this point. They made one minifigure scale mystery machine how many years ago? And it's still insanely popular and expensive.
Yes.
So that would make a lot of sense. They've already done licensing for it before.
Yeah.
That it meets Lego's guidelines or whatever for what they will and won't allow. Because Spaceballs, I think probably not.
Probably not. Yeah.
Tegan says Knight Rider. Yeah, Stanley Pratt, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I know Chitty Chitty Bang Bang has been submitted to ideas several times and has not been done. So there may be a licensing issue with that one. Either that or they've just decided it's a little too old and outdated, maybe.
Gosh, I'm trying to think of another.
Carbo says the Ford Explorer from Jurassic Park. That could be cool. Or even just the regular, Jeep. The Land Rover. Or not the what are those, Wranglers? I guess they're just the regular Wranglers.
Yeah. That would be very cool.
Let's see. Similar to the new. Yeah, he's 2023 Land Rover. That's what threw me on.
Oh, okay.
The Jetsons Aero car. That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Grumpy J said his boy Elroy.
Yeah.
I love the Jetsons.
I did. I love the Jetsons. Of
all of the Hanna-Barbera cartoons, I didn't really watch Scooby-Doo a lot when I grew up.
Oh, okay.
I watched, this was, before my time, obviously, but we had like a DVD box set of like a bunch of the episodes of the Jetsons, and I watched that a lot when I was a kid.
Jetsons are great. Yeah. I'm going to have that theme song in my head all night.
It's a good theme song.
It is a good theme song. I feel like all 80s theme songs were the best. You got Greatest American Hero, Knight Rider, Airwolf, the Airwolf jet helicopter.
Carbo said the Fabuland figs would be great to get a FNAF modular arcade mock. Well, if you don't want to blow the budget buying up old Fabuland figs, and I got good news for you, because Fabuland's making a comeback.
It is
with Animal Crossing. That's what it's called.
It's exactly what it looks like.
Triceratera is going to go see Five Nights at Freddy's tomorrow as well.
Oh, enjoy. I'm hoping it's going to be a good one.
Tegan said something about the creator of Thunderbirds. Yeah, Thunderbirds. That's an interesting
That
one.
would be fun.
Yeah, Triceratera says, it's a lot of small builds, which is annoying, but it's all of its parts are really great. That black skeleton, too, is so nice. Yes, the black skeleton. I remember the little building in it being very nice, the sort of little gardening shed thing they had off the side.
Okay, Daniel, maybe you can educate me on this.
What's that?
Okay, why do we not have any Star Trek stuff? There's a bazillion Star Trek things in here, because I know there's all the Star Wars stuff. Why is there no...
I have to imagine either it's written in the contract with Star Wars that they won't use Star Trek, or they just can't get it. There's a lot of cool
stuff with that.
Somebody else probably has the license. I bet Mega Constructs or somebody has probably been clinging to the something, but they've probably been clinging to the Star Trek license, knowing they can't have Star Wars.
Yeah, that could be. Oops.
Joey said they made an Optimus Prime. I'd love a matching Bumblebee. That would be interesting, but I get the sense that Lego is into doing one-off sets more often nowadays, because all they have to do is reach that pool of people once to bring them into Lego. There's diminishing returns for the more sets they do for a given theme or franchise or license. So, and I imagine it's easier to write a licensing contract for a single set than it is for either a wave or a single set over the course of 2 or 3 years or whatever. So maybe they will, maybe they won't. But it seems to me that Lego is really just enjoying doing these one-offs because it's bringing new people into Lego. They did it with Horizon Forbidden West. They're doing it with Dune, and that's going to get people who are just into Dune into buying Lego, and then they'll go off and buy other stuff from different franchises.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dust Off the Brick says, I love the minifigs for Animal Crossing. I do not like the builds and don't know what to do. Well, you can always buy the sets and trade in the remaining set to us, or you can wait and see if we ever get minifigs and buy just the minifigs.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling most people are going to be in a similar boat with you on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Triceratera. I'm sure Fabuland figs don't really break the bank. I think they're pretty cheap, but it's more about being harder to find. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, harder to find in the U.S. for sure.
Look at that.
Carbo says this is a new Animal Crossing theme using the old molds from Fabuland. No, definitely not. But most people are just saying that the windows and doors are very evocative of that Fabuland design style.
As soon as I saw the animals, that's what I thought of.
Grubby J said the Orville ship would be cool. I have not actually watched the Orville, but I always hear good things about it when people are talking about different sci-fi things. When we did, when we built the, I know we've talked about this on video before, but we did a commission build for the TV show Call Me Kat that was like a bar, but it was decorated like
Star Trek,
all kinds of science fiction stuff,
a lot of sci-fi,
including Star Wars, Star Trek, and also for Christmas. But it was a model of the bar, but it was probably 3 feet wide and at least 2 or 3 feet deep. And Steven built a lot of the characters for it, and so he was basing them off of some different things. I know one of them was based off of a character from the Orville. But I always hear people say good things about it. I just haven't sat down and watched it. Let's see. Joey says, I understand the economics, but that doesn't change my love and desire of Transformers. I would hope you understand the economics. You're going to school for finance or something, I think.
Right? Yeah, it's some sort of... Wait, is it to be a... not an accountant. Is it...
What's that? Joey's major?
An actuary?
Oh, I don't know what he plans to be. So far, he's being a disappointment.
Joey.
He's going to work for us forever. It's okay. Yes. He won't be a disappointment if he works for us
He's going to come play Among Us with us.
Let's see. We're at about 7:30. You want to do some practice trivia?
Practice trivia.
Want to do some practice? Well, let's see. All right, let's start here. Which one do we want to save for our real trivia so we don't do that? What's our best one?
You think?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It might be Googleable, but that's pretty good.
That's a good one, yeah.
That one. I'll do this one as a warm-up.
Yeah, that's a warm-up one.
I'll do this one as a warm-up.
We're going to be very specific, though.
All right, yep. So, let's see. Where's our little banner here for... Where is it?
I got to play a ton
trivia
of Hocus Pocus trivia.
So we're going to do a warm-up trivia. This is not our real... Oh, so this is the Joy of Building. We'll pop that on there.
There we go.
This is our warm-up trivia. Not for any prizes, just for warm-up, just so y'all know how it works.
You get bragging rights.
It's going to be the first person that I see pop up in the comments with the right answer. We need this one to be very specific.
Yes.
Very specific in the answers. So... What were Max and Danny's parents dressed up as at the Halloween party? This is from the original Hocus Pocus movie.
Hocus Pocus.
What were Max and Danny's parents dressed up as at the Halloween party, where they danced until they couldn't dance anymore?
They couldn't dance anymore. They danced their little hearts out.
Let's see. Well, I'll put it up on my phone, too, in case that...
oh, yeah.
In case that goes faster.
Oh...
No correct answers yet that I can see.
Remember, think very specifically.
Very specifically. They made a reference to it in the second one, which I thought was interesting. Morgan's got it. Madonna and Dadcula. Not just any vampire or Dracula. Because Randy asked me this earlier. And I was like, oh, I know she was Madonna, and he was like a vampire, but there was some joke that went with it. Yeah. There was some joke that went with it, but I could not remember Dadcula. So there you go. Morgan got the practice trivia.
All right, Morgan.
Oh. Yeah, T. Valkyrie had just said vampire. Malistaire said Dadcula, but he was after Morgan.
I'm kind of shocked they didn't give him a lighter. Here we go.
Lighter.
Here's our... Wait. Ready? You want to switch to potty?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, let me throw potty up there.
Here we go. Look at him.
Wait, what is that hair mold? Wait. Is that a new hair mold?
Is that a new hair mold? Wait.
No, that's interesting.
It looks...
They've had a center part hairpiece before, but this one's like more wavy.
He's got a good wave to it. There he goes.
Triceratera wants to know what the prize for the real thing is. You want to show that one off one more time? We have a little black cat.
In honor of Halloween.
Yes.
Look at our little
spooky black
kitty.
Halloween cat.
With his
very nice.
Yellow eyes.
That is the one from
the
CMF. That will be our prize for the real trivia, which will come up A little before 8 o'clock.
A little before.
Oh, Triceratera says that hairpiece was introduced in the BTS set. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, that hurts my heart.
I can
that
totally
hurts a
see
little
that.
bit. Oh, that hurts a little bit.
That would also be why I didn't know it. I haven't seen it before.
I saw it.
I remember there was like 1 week where nobody could get one, and people were paying like $500 or more.
No,
and now they're everywhere.
Oh.
Oh man.
Supply and demand. Joey can teach us about that.
Yep. Carbo says, I've always wanted the asteroid crawler from Armageddon in Lego form. Made hundreds of mocks as a kid. Also, for some reason, the movie The Core, that worm-like craft they used in Lego, interests me.
Okay, I think both of those would be really, really good.
Well, Carbo, I mean, it seems like you're designing things yourself, unless your Home Alone 2 mock was one you got on like Rebrickable or something. So maybe we'll see that from you in the future. That would be very cool to see.
I think you should definitely get on that. I agree with that. I also love the movie Armageddon. Not a popular opinion. I will cry like a baby every single time.
Yeah.
But it was so good. Great soundtrack.
Grumpy J says AI program Morgan 2.0, but it's like capital M.O.R. like it's an acronym, like HAL 9000 or something.
I love it.
Zainab wants to know, Daniel, what's your favorite Halloween candy?
Oh,
that's a good question.
Now this can get into some.
That's a good
serious,
question.
Yeah.
I want to lean straight towards Reese's Cups, just as my favorite candy in general, but chocolatey ones can get melty very easily. Rolos are another good one. I think Rolos are a very slept-on candy.
Okay, Rolos at Halloween, I swear, taste different than any other time of the year. Because I feel like
when they come in like the little 2-packs instead of like a whole roller.
And when you buy them at Halloween, I don't know if it's like they're fresh, and so they're nice and chewy. Because I feel like you buy them any other time, and they're just hard. The chocolate breaks off.
Could have something to do with preservatives or something. Yeah, maybe so. I'm gonna break Randy's heart because I'm gonna say not candy corn.
Oh.
Candy corn for me is like, it's one of those things that like you go a year without eating it, and then you like eat one piece thinking like, oh yeah, you know, it's candy corn, whatever, it's Halloween, and you're like, you remember why you don't really eat it all the rest of the time because it's really not that good. For me, it's kind of like the McRib. It's like when it comes back, it's like, oh hey, you know, it's like a novelty. It's like funny. Like I'll get a McRib, and then you're like, oh yeah, they're like not really that good. They're pretty bad actually. Joey says Daniel probably likes those gross old lady popcorn balls.
Oh, no, those candies that are in the black and orange, like wrappers, and they taste...
I don't know what you're talking about.
They're either black or they're orange, and it's... I think it's supposed to be peanut buttery.
What kind of candy is it? Is it like a peanut brittle
I don't know.
thing?
It tastes like some janky...
Well, I'm gonna try searching black and orange
I don't even
Halloween
know what
candy.
they're called. They're really cheap.
Oh, these things!
Yes! Oh, they're so gross.
Okay, yeah.
Those are the worst. Whatever type of candy that is just not all right.
It's a hard candy, or is it chewy?
No, it's chewy. It's almost like it's
just in a black
peanut butter
cellophane wrapper with the two things. It's like what you would think of as like a stock photo of Halloween candy.
Somebody out there knows what I'm talking about. It's bad.
I mean, if you want to know what I'm talking about, I literally Googled black and orange Halloween candy.
There you go, yeah. That is disgusting. But
Yikes.
I love a Three Musketeer. But I always have to eat the chocolate outside my Three Musketeer and then eat the nougat middle.
Yeah, okay. I'm trying to think of what else is like Halloween specific.
Oh, Halloween specific?
Like the Reese's that come in like the pumpkin shape.
The pumpkin shapes.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love that?
What are other specific Halloween candies? I mean, there's a lot of Easter specific candies like
Peeps.
Peeps and
candy corn is a real Halloween
Cadbury
one,
eggs. Candy corn is definitely Halloween. I'm just gonna image search Halloween candy.
I'm gonna
let
love
Google tell me what my favorite Halloween candy is.
I love a Tootsie Roll on Halloween.
Tootsie Rolls are good. Yeah. Those are just, I mean, they're like standard candies. I'm trying to think of if there's anything that's more... Oh, can't stand Almond Joys or Mounds.
Really?
Don't like coconut.
Don't like it?
Don't like coconut.
I love Halloween little boxes of Nerds.
Ooh, Whoppers. I feel like you see those like
Whoppers.
a lot at Halloween and not really a lot. The rest, like, you can buy them.
Yeah.
Milk Duds. Always like Milk Duds. Yeah, no, Joey, I don't like old lady popcorn balls. I think if anybody likes old lady balls, it's you. All right, let's see. Carbo says candy corn is the rejected plastic bits from the Lego factory. It's nasty.
I love candy corn. I like the harvest mix though. I like the ones with the little black or the little like chocolatey end.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Morgan probably sounds like the computer from War Games. A lot of people saying they like 100 grands. I don't.
100 grand?
What is even in 100 grand? I always see them and I would usually give them to somebody else.
I don't even know if I can tell you what's in that.
What's in 100 grand?
Or my son wanted a baby Ruth because he would call him he wanted a Babe Ruth. He was into baseball, and he's like, "This is gross."
Oh, like, it looks like a Crunch bar with caramel in the middle.
You know what I like? A Reese's Take 5. That is a slept-on candy right there.
I mean, basically, like, all the main candy bars are, like, different variants of, like, the same 5 ingredients. It's like, you got Snickers, which is, like, chocolate over nougat, caramel, and then nuts.
Peanuts, yeah.
If you want just nougat and caramel, that's what? Milky Way. Just the nougat by itself with the chocolate is Three Musketeers.
Cheers, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's, like, the same 5 ingredients in every different format. It has a different name.
Yep. Okay. How are we doing on time?
We got 20 minutes.
There. Okay, I can do this.
Triceratops says, I love candy corn, but it hurts my teeth after one or two. Super sweet. Yeah, it's
definitely you don't eat very much.
Yeah.
It's a lot of corn syrup.
Joey says, Twix, Kit Kat, Reese's, Rolos, all top tier. I bet Joey eats his Kit Kat by taking a bite out of the end of the rectangle.
My daughter Lorelai will pick up a Kit Kat and just bite into it. She doesn't break them apart.
Morgan says, how about a nice game of thermonuclear war? That's good. I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
I haven't seen that either in a long time.
That's the one where they like think they're playing a game, but it's actually like controlling NORAD or something?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay. I want to make sure I was thinking of the right movie. Carbo says, Big Sour Patch Kids Lemon Lime Baby.
Oh, look at that.
I don't eat a lot of like sour or even like fruit flavored
I don't see you eat candy very often. He does like his Oreos, though.
I like Oreos,
flavored Oreos.
I like, chocolate and caramel based candies and stuff like that. But I can't eat like a bag of Skittles anymore. They just make your mouth feel all raw.
Yeah.
Same with any sour.
Yeah, I don't like my tongue going numb.
Joey likes Three Musketeers are good. So Joey will eat like any candy, but won't eat any real food. All right, I see how it is.
Joey, you and Mark have to stay away from each other.
Grumpy J likes peanut M&Ms. Okay, when you go to Brick Fair, Virginia, they usually give you some kind of candy in your welcome bag.
Okay.
Every single year I have gone to Brick Fair, Virginia, I get the peanut M&Ms, and I don't like peanut M&Ms.
When so I will trade you.
I always have to find somebody to trade or something. But every year without fail, I have gotten peanut M&Ms in my goodie bag.
I feel like they're going a little too far with all the different flavors of M&Ms. There's too many flavors now.
Now, Joey says the pumpkin-shaped candy corn are better than the regular candy corn. I know you usually get those.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I think these pumpkin pieces look like.
Yes.
And they came out with these ones, or even the dual-molded ones that have the little green stems. They look exactly like those little candy corn pumpkins.
They do.
Okay, now Joey does agree with me that he hates coconut. It tastes like lotion to me because so many lotions and things have coconut in it.
You know who likes the Almond
Joys?
Joys?
A terrible waxy texture.
Daniel.
Who's
your
that?
stepbrother.
My stepbrother, a.k.a. your daughter.
Yeah, a.k.a. my daughter Madison, loves them.
There you go. She can have all of mine after I go trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
Oh, Malistair's got some interesting ones. Dots. I don't like dots. I don't like gumdrops. Starburst. Starburst is one of the few fruity candies I will still eat.
Starburst are good.
Starburst are fantastic. I'm also not one of those people that's like weird about Starburst flavors. Like I can just
I don't care. I just open it.
go through the whole pack of Starburst.
Right.
Everyone is like so passionate about like,
if
you like the pink
whatever,
ones, you're terrible. I won't eat the yellow ones. They're disgusting. They all just taste like
They all taste the same.
Starburst.
I mean, come on.
And Haribo gummy bears. So Malistair clearly likes the more kind of gummy taffy things.
There you go. He has a more refined palate than the rest of us.
I don't like gumdrops. I don't like licorice things. Never liked like Twizzlers or black licorice.
Ew, black licorice is terrible.
Yeah. This is a good convo that
This is a good. Like these are important things you need to know.
Grumpy J says chocolate crickets. Is that like like
real crickets?
A type of thing, or is that like a Harry Potter fantasy candy?
Right?
Like what? Triceratera agrees Reese's Take 5 is amazing.
Oh,
Was that
thank
what you
you.
said?
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. Right? They are. A lot of people don't know about them, and they're so good.
I feel like in the last like 5 or so years, you know, Hershey has put out like a lot of these like interesting new candy bars, and I feel like not a lot of people get on board with it.
Yeah.
It's just like the classic stuff. Oh, Joe Wicker chimed in with Werther's, but he spelled it wrong.
Yes, we
There's
love
your
our
old lady
grandma
candy.
candy, Joe. That's
Okay.
right.
I will say, I don't know if he brought them in or if you did, but there were these Werther's things that were soft,
Yes.
and they're like a pumpkin spice flavor.
Yes,
and they
I
were
brought those.
so good.
Right?
They were so good. Everybody should go out and try some of those if you like pumpkin things.
I got you.
They were very good. But yeah, you can't go wrong with a classic Werther's caramel.
You just can't.
Tastes
right?
like your grandma's house.
So good. All right.
And it's so funny. I mean, my grandparents always had a bowl of Werther's on the table.
Yes.
One time I go home to see I think it was while I was still living at
This
home,
way.
but after
Yeah.
I'd moved home after college, my parents started having little bowls of Werther's out on the table. Never before had they had that. I'm like, what is it when you reach a certain age? That
Joe,
you
we've
just
reached
have
that
little
age.
bowls of Werther's candy.
Joe, we've reached that age. Look at
I
us.
don't know.
Look
I was
at
like,
us,
who
Joe.
are you people? You must be old.
Yep. You know what's funny? I have 4 teenagers in my house, and I cannot keep a bowl of Werther's in my house.
They're good.
They
I'll
all
always
come,
eat
yeah,
one.
I go- the
But something
teenagers
about
love 'em.
Something about intentionally buying a bag of Werther's,
Werther's.
put it in a bowl, like on your coffee table or whatever.
Yet again,
I don't
don't
know.
sleep on Aldi, because Aldi's where I go get all the good ones.
As long as we're talking about more recent and obscure sort of candy bars, I love Kinder Bueno bars
Oh,
because
really?
they taste kind of like
Yeah.
Kinder eggs, which
Yes.
those are
I
kind
don't
of stupid
like
expensive because they
Nutella.
come like with a little toy in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Nutella. It's
Nutella,
the
yeah,
hazelnut
there, yeah.
chocolate. So if you like Nutella, try a Kinder Bueno bar. They're really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a chocolate with the the hazelnut stuff, but it's got the wafer inside, so it's got some crunch to it.
Okay, where I was from in California, they came, the local Hispanic markets we'd go to would have those, but they would have the Hispanic version from Mexico, and they taste totally different, and they're so good. Uh-oh.
I'm just staring down Joey.
Oh, Joey's getting the stare down?
He admitted to eating Kit Kats by taking a bite out of
Taking a
the end of
bite. Joey, you
He
and
says they taste
Lorelai.
better. I think
Oh.
the chaos to you is what tastes better, Joey. I think you just
Oh,
want to
Joey.
watch the world burn.
But okay, I'm gonna have one of my friends in California send me some, and you have to tell me what you think of them, because I think they taste better. The
What's that?
Mexican version of the Kinder bar.
Oh yeah,
It's called something else
Well,
too.
if it's like the Mexican version of Coke, yeah, it probably
Yeah,
is
it's really it's good. It's called like No Bueno. It's just called like Bueno, not No Bueno. I think it's called like Bueno or something. I can't
Lemur
remember what
Bricks
it's called.
wants to know if I prefer tape boxes or punch tab boxes. The correct answer is tape boxes. Anyone who
boxes.
prefers punch tabs is a sociopath, and you should never trust them.
Yeah, avoid them at all costs. Because no.
And it's not just because the punch tabs ruin the box, but like getting a box cutter out and cutting the tape seals is so much more
Yes.
satisfying.
It really
just
is. Your
slides right
box
through it.
looks nice.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Folds flat, nice
Yeah,
too. Because the
right?
other thing is the punch tabs are on one side. The other side has nothing. So if you want to truly fold your boxes flat to store them, you got to
Yes.
destroy that side too.
Yeah.
Joe says coconut is vomit emoji. Grumpy J says Jolly Ranchers. Jolly Ranchers are pretty good. They'll make your mouth hurt if you eat more than one too.
I haven't had a Jolly Rancher in a while.
Joey says all Starburst are good. Yellow is the best though. Oh, Zanlab's got it. Nerds.
Nerds. Yes. And there's just candy that hits different on Halloween, and I feel like Nerds is one of those. Those little boxes of Nerds just hit right.
Yeah. A long time ago, somebody made a flavor of ice cream. It was it was vanilla ice cream, but it had like ground up Nerds in it. And we would get it, and whenever my cousins would come over, they loved having the Nerds ice cream at our house. And then they discontinued it because it was a one-off flavor. So what we did was you buy a box of Nerds, and you buy a pepper grinder, and you put the Nerds in the pepper grinder, and you can grind them up all over your ice cream. You should try it. You should try. Go home and try some Nerds ice cream.
You know what I got this year at Costco? I got a thing that sprinkles. It's a Thin Mint Girl Scout cookie, like powder. And when we would make like chocolate milkshakes, we'd sprinkle it over, and that was
good.
so good.
Joey says dots are my go-to move candy. I
Dots?
They're just gumdrops, and gumdrops I don't think are very good.
I don't think the flavor's
Not the
really
gumdrop
good.
buttons. Same with jelly beans. I don't know. That texture just doesn't do it for me.
Ooh, who eats black jelly beans? Oh.
Grumpy J said banana runts. I like runts as a candy. I don't know that the banana ones in particular were very good. But
I'm not a big.
I mean, eating runts as a whole.
I hate those Laffy Taffy. The banana ones. The smell of them gross me out.
Can't do Laffy Taffy. Don't like it.
Oh.
Do not like it.
It smells terrible.
Now, if you like taffy in general, you should try Turkish taffy. That stuff is pretty good.
Oh.
There's this stuff called Turkish taffy.
Like a Turkish delight.
My mom has one of my mom's favorite candies is one of those like really old candies that you can't get anymore unless you find like an old timey general store or something that stocks all those strange old candies, and they're called BB Bats, and it's like this. It's kind of like a toffee like thing on a stick, but it's like a long thin rectangle. So
oh, okay.
If you ever see BB Bats anywhere, you could try some of those too, or let me know where you found them, because they're getting harder and harder to find. I don't even know if they're still making them anymore.
You know what I love at Christmas time are these, it's like jelly, it's like this gelatinous jelly fruit stuff, and it's covered in chocolate, and they're like in little strips. No, and we used to always have them at like Christmas, and I found them, they sell them at Cracker Barrel. And I was so excited. Oh my goodness. Cracker Barrel has some of those weird random candies, and that's also where I go to get my whorehounds, which when I have a sore throat is the best thing ever. It's a root. It's a root. TV. It tastes like root beer, and it's very good for you. My grandpa swore by it.
Oh, Triceratops said Take 5 was an existing candy bar. I picked up on it myself towards the end of its Reeseless lifespan. Interesting. The rebranding saved it from dying off, I think.
Oh man, it's so good.
Grumpy J said snow caps. No, snow caps are not a Halloween candy. Snow caps are 100% a movie theater candy.
Oh, right.
Movie theater candy is a whole different segment.
It's a whole other thing, right?
That's like Reese's Pieces are specifically a movie theater candy, whereas regular Reese's could be generic or Halloweeny.
Let me
is
see.
That the
Can
end?
I get that? Wait, we're almost here at the end.
Do you have another bag, or is that it?
That was my last bag.
That's it. All right.
That's my last bag. How are we doing on time? All right.
We're great. We're great.
Okay, so this is though. Let's see. Can we show?
There we go.
Potty here. Okay, so this is the little side room. This is where they had Emily Binks sat down and they were sucking her life force out at the beginning.
It's like a little
in front of the
little
larder
fireplace kind of room there, but
so it has the fireplace. There's a bag that they had, in their little pot back there, and then also if you've seen the second one, it has the what's that?
Lower.
There
you go.
Can we see
the hourglass?
The hourglass
with
like
the
tan
tan sand.
Yeah, with the tan sand. If you saw the second one, that plays in a bigger
I guess
role.
Maybe that is a reference to that. I didn't think they had any references to the second one.
Yeah, so that's a little.
I mean, they talked about the hourglass in the second one like it had come up in the first one. Was it in the first one at all?
It wasn't really in the first one. It was in the background of it, but it wasn't a part of the storyline.
All right, let me run through some comments real quick, and you can finish getting that together.
Get this attached.
Let's see. Tegan's still talking about jelly beans. Triceratops says, finally someone that appreciates Kinder for the candy. I don't think they're as good as the candy that comes in the egg, though. The egg has that, like, white stuff on top, and then there's kind of like a... It's kind of like a Whopper on top. There's like a crunchy, like, malt ball thing. So those are pretty good. The eggs are just expensive for what they are, because they got that toy in them. Joey says Coke comes from places other than Mexico. Yeah, Coca-Cola, Joey. Not the white stuff.
Yep. Coca-Cola from Italy is the best.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
If you ever are in Atlanta and you go up to World of Coke, you gotta try the Beverly. It's a rite of passage.
That's right. Yes, you have to.
My mom tried it, I think, for the first time when they came down.
Oh yeah,
here
you just got to. All right.
Okay, I think Joey's just trolling us now because he's saying Banana Laffy Taffy is so good.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Who hurt you as a child, Joey? Do we need to protect you?
Yeah, but you won't eat tomato sauce.
Right.
Zanlab says Airheads, Trolley, Hot Tamale, Mike and Ike's, Fun Dip. Oh, Fun Dip.
Fun Dip.
There's a throwback. Oh man,
that
it's
is
like
a throwback, right?
One of my favorite jokes in Gravity Falls was there was like this candy that was spoofing Fun Dip that was like, they were saying it was like this banned candy from Germany that was all recalled because it was giving kids like acid trips. It was like Fun Dip. They called it was called like Silly Dip or something.
Pixie sticks. I remember us having that, and my dad no more pixie sticks.
Hey, Cheese on Top, how you doing? I think you're just in time to catch the end of the stream here.
Yep.
We're just about ready to show off all the features and then get ready for our final trivia.
I'm just sitting here playing with the toys.
Ooh,
Look
Morgan,
at-
Pop
Mary needs
Rocks,
her-
yes.
Oh, Pop Rocks.
I love it when people do like a Pop Rocks,
Yep.
like ice cream or Pop
Yep.
Rocks something else.
Oh, you want to go back to the other screen?
Oh, yep, sure.
Here we go. And we have
Look at all that.
at 4th of July this last year, they had Oreos that had Pop Rocks in the cream of them,
Yes.
and they were good.
They're so good.
That
That's
was
one of
a
my
good one.
favorite novelty candies.
Yep. Look at that, y'all. It's so good.
Very
I love
nice.
it. Recommend it. 10 out of 10.
This has been sitting in your house for how long waiting to build?
I ordered this. It came, what was it, August?
You probably pre-ordered it.
Yeah, I pre-ordered it in July. It came, I think, August 1st. And I put it up in my daughter's room so I wouldn't look at it.
4 months, almost 6 months.
Waiting for it I wanted to build with you and with Garrett and all of our friends.
Out of the
and-
kindness of her heart, she
Yeah.
shared it with all of you fine people. And
So-
as thanks, I think you owe it to Randy to like the video.
Like the video.
At the bare
Pretty
minimum.
please. It'll
At
be
the
the
bare
best
minimum, you should hit that
for
like
all of our
button.
spookiness and all of
Yeah.
our love of candy.
Here, look, I'll
will not-
do that too. Don't forget
You
to
have
like
to
the
like
video.
the
There
video.
you go.
Yes.
Any other features or anything you want to show off? Anything else that came together last minute?
Let's see. This
I
is
do
where
like
the
the
little
flames
guy.
at
Yeah,
the
I was
top.
gonna say you had the whole.
Now you really only
front.
see that in like the little beginning prologue thing, right? When you see the house over in the woods and there's all the pink smoke
When it's
coming
like,
out
and
of it.
also when they
Did you see
get
it later?
after they get or when wasn't it after they get charred in the kiln? Don't they go back to the house through there? I can't remember if it's purpley or not.
I think that was
Yeah.
like green smoke that came pouring out of the high school.
Oh, it might have been. Yeah, I can't remember. There's so there's the whole
Here,
front.
do we want to do some other warm up trivia before the official one?
There we go.
Since you worked hard on all these trivia questions and I was reading.
Oh, no.
All right, these are
just wanna make
still
sure.
going to be warm up trivia,
Warm up.
unofficial trivia. We'll do a couple more. We'll rattle through them, and then we will save that one, the
Yes.
official one, for last. So warm up trivia. Get your typing fingers ready.
You ready, Morgan?
Warm up only, unofficial. All right. Bette Midler celebrated which birthday during the filming of Hocus Pocus 2?
2.
Bette Midler celebrated what birthday during the filming
Yes.
of Hocus Pocus 2? Joey says, Morgan, I like all the sugar candy cigarettes. You like the weirdest candies, Joey. You gotta just be messing with
You know,
us.
it's funny. We have some of those here, and if anybody's ever having a hard day and just needs a minute to talk, we say you need a smoke break, and we'll go sit outside and chew on a candy.
Ooh, Zanlab
talk.
got it. It
Yes,
was her 76th birthday. Go Bet.
That
Go
right.
Bet Midler.
Yes.
And they all still looked, I mean, I'm sure they had a lot of makeup on,
Oh,
but they
yeah.
all still looked great.
They did, and you know what? Bette Midler has said multiple times that this is what her favorite movie that she's done. That they enjoyed it, and I love
Doing
that. Like
the second one?
the first one was
Oh,
her
doing the
favorite
first one.
movie,
Yeah, yeah.
and I think it says a lot how everybody came back for the second one. Everybody enjoyed working together, and it was so fun.
I think Zanlab was
Oh.
taking the shotgun approach. Zanlab got it first with 76, but then they said 82, 50, 38, and
It
43.
was just right numbers.
Yeah, so that was either a really lucky first guess
Right?
or what. I don't know. All right, let's do some more here. Let's see. I don't know. How do you want to word that one as a question?
Okay,
The second to last one?
the second
I'll
to
let
last
you do
one.
that
Okay,
This is still warm-up trivia. We're still warming up.
the original Hocus Pocus, towards the end of the movie, when after the Sanderson sisters, the sunlight comes and they explode. On what grave do they find Binks?
On what grave
What
do you
grave?
find Binks the cat?
Yep, whose grave? I guess whose grave
grave?
did they find Binks after the Sanderson sisters are gone and the
I
sunlight
didn't
has
know
come?
this.
Mhm.
I don't know if this is. I don't know if you can Google this either.
I don't know.
You had to actually pull up the map. Or
I
pull up
pulled
the
up
movie.
I pulled up the movie and check because I want to make sure. I don't trust anybody on the internet. I always look myself. So
Lemur Bricks got it.
Lemur
Emily
Briggs-
Binks.
Emily Binks. He was on his sister's headstone,
His
right in front of her
sister's grave.
headstone. Yeah, her
Makes
grave
sense.
after
Because then
when
he
finally
turns
died.
into
Yeah.
a ghost, and
Then he's the boy.
Then her ghost comes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she calls him Thackeray.
Yep,
Thackeray Binks.
All
right.
All right. Last
Okay,
one. Last
last-
warm up
last warm
trivia.
up.
Still warm up. You want to do it?
Okay, so Kathy and Jimmy, who plays Mary, also played Sister Mary Patrick in what other movie?
Sister Mary Patrick.
Yep.
So she was Mary in 2 movies.
She was Mary in 2 movies. Equally great in both of these films.
Sarah Jessica Parker is the one that's easiest for me to remember because her witch name was also Sarah.
Yeah, it made it easy. It was
Yeah, that was
She was
easy.
Mary. She was Mary.
And you get Bette Midler, who is
Yep.
what's her name?
Oh
Why
wait,
can't
I think
of the
we
name
have
of-
it. On the bottom there?
Yes, let's see who got it first. I think Grumpy J got it first.
Grumpy J
with
got it.
Sister Act.
Sister Act.
There you go.
She was amazing in that movie as well.
Everyone's got their typing fingers good and warmed up now. I think we had 3 different people win the 3 different warm-up trivia.
Hey!
So let's see who gets the real one.
Okay, so this is the real one. Here you go.
Okay.
You do it so I don't say it wrong. Okay, this is the real trivia for our cute little black key.
What is the name of the high school that Max attends? And I'll tell you, it is not Salem High School. That would be too easy. What is the name of the high school in Hocus Pocus, the first one, that Max attends? Let's see. Let's see who gets
and
it.
It's first one who comes
You're
up on our
Googling.
chat here.
No, Nexus, it is not Morris Middle. I don't know what that is or where it's from.
Nope. I don't know what that is.
Grumpy J said West Spook High. Lima Brick said Gravesfield High.
Uh-huh.
And it looks like Morgan has got it. Jacob
Yes.
Bailey.
Jacob
Bailey
Bailey
High School. Let's make sure. Jacob Bailey. Yep, he got it. There you go. Morgan is our winner.
Yay!
I know we've got Morgan's info, so we will get this very spooky Halloween black cat.
It gets to be added. Send me a picture of it added to your Atlanta Brick Co.
Let's see.
Bill.
If I get it sent out tomorrow, maybe it should reach you by Tuesday.
Hopefully you have it, by Halloween. That'd be fun.
Yep, there you go.
Yay!
Very good. Very good trivia, everybody. Be sure to hit the like video.
Yes, please like our
hit
video.
Hit that like button. Hit that like button before you leave.
Make sure you're subscribed.
Yes, subscribe as well. Become a member if you want. We would appreciate it. Other than that, thank you all for joining our 2-part spooktacular.
Yes, thank you for a double parter. That was fun.
I don't know what's happening next week.
Next week, all the fun things will be online.
I guess
They'll be
maybe
on there.
it'll probably go back to normal.
I think it'll go back to normal next week.
Friday, tomorrow, we'll have our store tour, which is only once a week now, and it's only 30 minutes. So if you want to join us for a store tour,
catch it.
Be sure to be here at, I think it's still at 3 o'clock. I think it's just 3 to 3:30 instead of 3 to 4.
Right.
So I'll probably be doing that because Mark is out still.
Yep.
Saturday we should have some kind of Between the Studs video coming out.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're really ahead of schedule.
We'll all be surprised when you see it. We'll all be surprised together.
I think the Lego Masters episode review for this week though will be slightly delayed again because Mark and Steven are not here.
Yeah.
So that may not come out until more like midway through next week if you're looking forward to that.
Yeah.
But otherwise, thank you all for joining the Joy of Building.
Thank you guys. This was so fun.
Have a happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Ooh.
Dress up. Send us pictures.
Come on.
Yeah, I love it.